Welcome to Under the Hood Sports, and this is Johnny Hill, and get ready to go underneath the hood. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of Under the Hood Sports. I'm your host with the most, Johnny Hill, and if you don't know me, of course you're gonna know me by the end of this interview. And I have a special guest right now. I like to call him the hero because I'm the voice. This man name is Jenorris Hibbler. J Dog, say something to the audience, brother.
What's up, man? It's a pleasure to be on the show, man. It's been a work in progress, but we got here. We ready. Let's ride.
A long time coming, bro. For the people who don't know who Jenorris is a manager for the University of Memphis. He worked with the defensive line, and we both had the privilege of working with Mr. Mark and the equipment, and we just a part of a great staff, and we both are grateful to be with the University of Memphis and to do what we do. Jenorris, but we about to get into this interview, bro. It's gonna be a short, quick, simple interview, not too much and definitely not too less. So, like, Jenorris, first question, man. Like, you always joke around about like you having something to prove, man. Like, tell me where that come from. You having something to prove, bro.
Man, I feel like what I mean by like I got something to prove is just like just where I'm from. Like I'm from Mississippi, but like the part where I'm from, it just really ain't nobody. I really ain't had nobody to look up to and be like, I want to be like them when I get older. It really wasn't nobody that just, made it big from out of there until like recently, just in my little area. But it just, man, with what I'd have been through, like with losing people, just how I was brought up as with a single parent, I had so many things that I could have just leaned on and been like, okay, just because this happened, I'm gonna give up on everything. I ain't gonna keep trying to push it. But I just kept going, and it just brought nothing but good things to me. But with good things also come bad things along with it, but you just gotta weigh the good out with the bad. But everything worked out. Everything's going smooth right now. It's my senior year in college, so and I'm still, deciding on what I'm gonna do with my major and just like with me working with the equipment, but it'll come. You just gotta take it day by day.
Yeah, it's process for sure, bro. Like Jenorris, you work with the defensive line, man. Let's just talk about because you do take pride in your work, man. You do take pride with working with them, man. So like, just talk about just having that opportunity to work with Coach Pope and that great defensive line unit.
Yeah, like them guys, like I love them guys to death, man. Like I'm at like shoot, I look up to them like big brothers. You feel me? Like even with Coach Pope. Coach Pope is kind of like, kind of like I guess you could say like an uncle figure.
For sure.
Like at the same time, when it comes like practice, like he gonna treat me the same just like the players. But just outside of football, like he'll joke around with me and stuff. He's a cool guy to be around. Also a great coach. Like the stuff, just listen to him how he coach and practice is just. At first, it seemed like it's like in a class how your teacher can show you some new material, and it's like you don't understand it, but once they show you, then you're like, oh, okay. That's sort of how Coach Pope is. He's a really good coach, and just with the D linemen, like all of them cool, man. Shout out to them guys, man. Just a few, John Tate, my boy Tay, Mo
yes,
White, Doug, my boy Mojo, man. I can't sit here and name, bro. If you D line for Memphis, we pass about it. FNV, man. I love them guys.
So y'all putting all the quarterbacks on t-shirts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fast and violent. Coming to a quarterback near you.
For sure. hey, brother. Okay, let's just talk about because we both work with Mr. Mark. Just talk about having that great opportunity working with Mr. Mark and the great staff we work with, bro.
It's cool, man. It's cool, and it's kind of crazy because when I was coming out of JUCO, I really wasn't looking. I didn't really think about being a manager after this. But then I thought about it like, shoot, maybe I want to keep doing this. because being a manager was kind of fun at JUCO. So I was reaching out to different people, and like I'll never forget it. Like the day Mr. Markey called me and told me that I had the job, I was about to go all the way to Murray State to be an equipment manager.
Yeah.
But luckily, Memphis came and like he offered me the job because they saved out with a lot of stuff, with a lot of money I was gonna have to pay out to go like out of state somewhere, which is Memphis is out of state, but it's on like an hour away.
For sure.
Well, Murray State was like 3-4 hours away. So it just, he was the only equipment manager from the school that was like an hour under, that was close, that actually reached out and was, interested in me. And that's what I love about Mr. Mark. Like, man, he'll give, if you show him like that you hungry, like you willing to do it, like he gonna mess with you. You feel me? It's not like he just gonna look at you and he gonna mess with you, man. That's what I like about Mark. Then just with Bryce is cool. It's kind of like instead of just having somebody, shout out to my boy. Instead of just just having somebody over you, it's like Bryce is like he one of us. You feel me? Like he's cool. And just the whole environment at Memphis, like all the coaches and everybody, like they're cool. Recruiters, all of them.
For sure.
Just a good environment to be around.
So shout out to everybody in Memphis. They solid as a rock. Everybody from
yes, sir.
All the way down to everybody. Like they solid people. Jenorris, man, this interview coming to an end, but quickly, man, tell me 3 goals you got for yourself, man.
3 goals I got coming up. 1 is to graduate, get my bachelor's degree. That's the main goal. 2 is to improve more at football, like with the D-line drills and just knowing where everything is in the equipment room or just around in the facility. Like be one of them guys to where if somebody new comes down there with something, they'll be like, hey, you go and ask that guy. He can show you. But just being somebody in there where the coach can be like, hey, he works hard for us, have a good reputation. And like lastly is, last is kind of like 2 goals tied up in 1. But to just try to be just the best person I can be and learn from my mistakes and just to get closer with God as a person and as a man. Because it's hard being a man in today's society, but, you just strive and you learn. Everybody not perfect.
So that it is. Everybody ain't perfect. But lastly, one more question, man. What was the best moment of this past year, man?
Man, the best moment of this season, I would have to say when we beat Mississippi State. Like that was a huge moment. Like the Liberty Bowl, it was packed, and then like once Calvin took it to the house off that punt, it was like everybody just went crazy, and it was just so cool to me that I got to share a moment with it because like it's just I don't know, like it's giving me chills now. Yeah. You feel me? It's like we beat an SEC school. Like that was cool. That was cool, very cool, and just to be there and witness that. Like 10 years from now, somebody can be like, "Where you was where Memphis beat Mississippi State?" Oh, I was down the sideline. Like it's just very cool, and that's something I'll never forget about. Yeah. That was a good moment.
So that was for sure an electric moment, and well, that was another episode Under the Hood Sports. I'm Johnny Hill, and this is Jenorris Hibbler, aka that boy